If your parents have asked you this question कि NYU Tandon में तेरा मोटा मोटा खर्चा कितना आएगा, then this video is for you. Because in this video, we are going to calculate the exact amount that we are going to spend in the 2 years while pursuing masters at NYU Tandon. And we'll take into consideration everything like the tuition fees, the health insurance fees, the amount of money we can make using the on-campus jobs, the amount of money we can earn through internships. So we'll take into consideration all these things. And in the end, I'll tell you one amount, that this is the amount you will be spending while pursuing your masters at NYU Tandon in the 2 years. So stay tuned till the end of this video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, please. Alright, so the first thing we're looking at is the tuition fees. On the screen currently, you can look at the estimated cost of attendance per year for NYU students. So they showed us this image in the NYU admitted student webinar, and according to them, we'll be spending $63,000 per year in NYU, which is not true because you can clearly see that they are estimating the living expenses to be too high, and which is not true. We'll get to that later. From this image, we just want to look at this figure, which says that you will be spending $1,943 per credit in NYU. So for masters in computer science, you need to complete 30 credits. All right, but this figure is also for from last year, from 2022 to 2023. So this has also increased now to $2,100. Okay, so if we have to complete 30 credits and every credit costs around $2,100, then we can just multiply 30 into 2100, and that's how we know that the tuition fees for 30 credits or 2 years would be $63,000. Right. So now we can move on to the next expense, that is the health fees. So if you look in this slide, you can see that the health insurance fee is $873 per semester. But again, we need to calculate the inflation as well. And after increasing 8% in this, we get to the sum of 873 into 1.08, $950, close to $950. So health insurance would be 4 semesters into $950. So you'll get to somewhere around $4,000. Okay, yeah, so this is what we are going to pay for health insurance. Now let's take a look at the average cost of living. So in my previous interview with my brother Aman, I asked him about what is his average expenditure in a month, including rent, utilities, commute, laundry and everything. So he told me that his average living cost is $1,300 per month. Every month he's spending $1,300. So the cost of 24 months comes out to be $31,200. Now let's just quickly add all these three things. So this figure, and this figure, and let's get to one sum that we have to pay in the 2 years when we are pursuing masters. Alright, so if we include the health insurance fee, the tuition fee, and the living expenses for 24 months, so in 2 years we'll be spending around $98,000. So close to 100K dollars. Right. So these are the expenses that you will make for sure. Now let's calculate the money that we can earn from the on-campus jobs, from TA-ship, from RA-ship, and we can actually reduce that amount that we earn from this thing, because then that is the aggregate amount we're spending in the 2 years, right? So we'll calculate the amount we can earn from TA-ship and from internship, and let's remove both of those costs from this, and in the end we'll convert this dollar amount to rupees to find out the amount in rupees that we're going to spend. So there are a lot of on-campus jobs in NYU. So we have the TA ship, the RA ship and GA ship, and all of them pay the same, that is $27.5 per hour. And this is the current rate. So I interviewed my brother, and he told me that they currently pay $27.5, and in the next semester, when we go there in fall 2023, in the next term, they would actually have increased this sum. So for now, let's just keep it at 27.5 for our calculations for now. So if we are allowed to work 20 hours a week, then the sum that it comes down to is $2,200. So we can make $2,200 in 1 month, and after taxes, it comes to be about $1,900. All right. So let's say a student gets the TA ship for 3 semesters. So it's very difficult to get a TA ship in the first semester that you go there. So let's be moderate and say that we only get TA ship or RA ship or GA ship, these on campus jobs, only for 3 semesters. So in that case, if you're working for 3 semesters, so 18 months into $1,900. So this amount will come to 18 into 1900 to 34,200. So if you clearly see, the amount that we were spending for our living was $31,000, and the amount that we can earn by just working for 3 semesters by doing on-campus jobs is $34,200. So we can clearly manage our living in this expense and also save around $300 as well. All right. Now let's talk about the next thing, which is the summer internship. So summer internships are usually for 3 months, and you're allowed to work 40 hours a week during your internship because you're working full time in your internships, right? And the average pay for each hour is somewhere around 35 to $50. So my brother, who was working in Meta, he used to get $50 per hour there. But let's say we get around $45 per hour on average. Okay, I think that's doable. So in that case, we'll be earning around $45, um, and we can per hour, and we can work 40 hours a week. We'll be working for 4 weeks in a month, and this is for 3 months. So this comes around $21,000. Okay, and after taxes, I don't know the exact amount of taxes, but let's say after taxes, we get in hand around 17 to 18k dollars, right? So NYU offers a lot of scholarships as well. So I almost forgot about this, that I also have a $5,000 scholarship, and we need to take that into our calculation. So in the admitted student group on WhatsApp, almost everyone had a scholarship, and the range of that scholarship was between $4,000 to $7,000 to $8,000, right? So we need to take that into our calculations as well. So I have a $5,000 scholarship per year, and if I maintain my grades, if I have a good CGPA greater than 3.5, then it will be continued to the next year as well. So if it gets continued to the next year, then I'll have a scholarship of $10,000 in total. All right, so we'll reduce this amount as well from the total expenses. Right. So finally, to summarize, on the left hand side, you can see the total expenses, including the tuition fees, health insurance, and living expenses. So this comes down to $98,000. And on the right side, you can see the earnings that we have made from on campus jobs, from scholarships, and from the internship. So if we reduce the amount we have earned from the total expenses, the final cost that we get is $36,000. So this is our final cost. And also do remember that we are allowed to do 2 internships. So if someone is lucky and gets an opportunity to intern in the final semester as well, then he can earn another $18,000 and take this dollar amount to half of it, that is another $18,000, right? So yeah, when we convert this dollar amount to rupees, we get around 30 lakh rupees. And if someone has a internship in their final semester, then they can actually complete their masters from NYU Tandon in only about 18 to 20 lakh rupees, which is amazing, I guess, considering you are going to a good university, and that too in a primary location like New York. Right, so yeah, that's it. So yeah, this was it. An average student would be spending around 30 lakh rupees for his masters in computer science from NYU Tandon, provided he gets these on-campus jobs and the internship and also the scholarship. But yeah, he would be spending around 30 lakh rupees. And if you're really hardworking and you're able to get a on-campus job for the entirety of your masters for 2 years, and also you're able to land a internship in your last semester, then you can significantly get this cost down to around 15 to 20 lakh rupees as well. So yeah, it's dependent on the student. So alright, this was it. Thank you for watching my video. You can also watch my other videos. I've made 2 other videos about NYU. So if you want to watch that, I will put the link in the description. And please make sure to like this video, comment on this video. If you have any other doubts, you can comment on this video. And make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So thank you guys. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.